Yes, Mugambi Laichena, I'm on you. In regard to the Jubilee Party, has Raila Odinga offered President Kenyatta a constituency as a backup in terms of a fallout, and if the marriage ends, for that matter, between the President and the Deputy President, William Ruto? And what does it mean for the ruling Jubilee Party that David Murathe alluded will be united, will be intact, but our attention is on the Deputy President, William Ruto, who according to him is a thief, and the President will not hand over power to a thief? And why is it that, do you think, the President initially planned to hand over power to a thief? And what happened to the self-congratulatory message of the ruling Jubilee Party that they will rule the country until 2032?
Ayub, thank you for that question. And first of all, I've always asked myself this question. Why do we even take anything Murathe says to be serious? I personally don't, because he's an oddbody to me, even in Jubilee government, other than being a member of Jubilee like I was. And secondly, the only thing that I think we focus on what Murathe says is because he's a personal friend to the president, right? And we want to assume that he's talking on behalf of the president. Look at Maina Kamanda, who is also Maina Kamanda, especially in Mount Kenya. Maina Kamanda has only been able to survive here in Starem, but even last time actually was beaten by this young man.
Yes, he was.
That tells you.
A singer.
That tells you. So you know, he's a very. By the way, Maina Kamanda is the best sycophant of a politician that you can have at the current dinners or the current government that we have, because we need look at the situation and look at who calls the shots. Then we can tell exactly where Jubilee is going to. Murathe is saying we are going to be united, we are going to be whatever, but it's so harsh. Look at even how he left the position that he was in, because he's a former vice chairperson, right? It means he cannot run, if he could not even be able to run Jubilee party, not government, Jubilee party, with his core members, maybe in support of the able Secretary General Raphael, who I respect so much. If he was not able even to support them at that moment, where the Jubilee ones, you remember by the time he was going, he was actually fighting the Secretary General. I don't want to go to that. You know exactly what was the position before his unceremonious exit. Now, he's very bitterly attacking the Deputy President. I don't know what purpose. Maybe he wants to have the attention of Raila or something like that. And I want to echo what my friends have said. What Raila did is that he saw this opportunity and he has taken advantage of it. Right? He has entered into Jubilee, turned it off. He is now doing what is called divide and rule. Divide and rule in terms of Raila currently is the one who is calling the shots. He has taken over the responsibilities of the president, yeah, and that is even in Jubilee government, and he is the one calling the shots. So what has he done? He has come, turned off or divided Jubilee. He is now the one who is talking. The president is so happy because now he has a peace of mind.
Courtesy of Raila
Odinga. And now you see they have thrown the marriage into party, because the marriage we are talking about is Ruto, isn't it?
Why do you think the president is just watching all these events develop without taking a measure or come up with a plan? Because at the end of the day, he wants to save the marriage. They came on a platform, the digital duo rule the country until 2032. So what happens to the marriage then?
Why would you want to save the marriage? Why would you want to save the marriage?
For the president, though, that's why they came on board.
Yes, but he's already in his second term, and he's not eligible for re-election.
What happens to the party, which he said he will be a lifetime member and will be part and parcel of it?
He doesn't.
I don't think you'd care.
He will not. There is no life and whatever.
So in other words, we expect
these are not genuine leaders. These are transactionists.
Okay, so we expect a disintegration of the party now that there is no lesson from the top, from the president.
If I had an opportunity to sit or even talk to the president, I would ask him, are you enjoying this? That is the one question I would ask, because something needs to be done, all right? Maybe he doesn't care what is going to happen, because to him, Ruto may be no longer an issue, or maybe no longer a person of interest to him or something like that. But you know Raila, and you know very well, Raila has a lot of command in various
he has foothold across the country.
And that's why you can see we are peaceful, yes, But what else do we have?
Okay, the economy is a concern.
The
Politically,
economy is
we're
actually
going
one of the biggest concern and all that. And then going to the second point, which maybe I won't have an opportunity to talk about this again, is the impeachment of the deputy president.
Okay.
Well, I think, I don't know who Orengo is trying to impress. I really have or had a lot of respect about this guy, but nowadays he's saying some things which I'm asking myself, maybe he would have used people like Simbarati to say that instead of him clearly stamping it, because, well, I know the reason why I'm saying that. He's a very respectable person. It is not easy to impeach the deputy president. You can impeach a deputy president, but not Ruto. The reason why is because what I'm trying to imagine is because BBI has failed to measure the powers that Ruto would have in 2022. Now they want to bring the impeachment motion
to measure
to measure the strength of the deputy president. Exactly what does he enjoy. And actually they are going to see it. 2/3 majority is not easy. And that is the reason why they also ran away from taking BBI to parliament and Article 256.
Okay, they want the popular
because
initiative.
of that 2/3 majority.